We're, you know, it's been damn near 20 years now, so we are like family. So then we get to work together.
It was like,
For Malcolm.
I know, I'm sorry.
I mean, it was so loud.
We were loud and just unbelievable and opinionated. But Malcolm, Jordan wouldn't say that. We had a blast. But the thing is when you were starting not to cut you off, but what came out of this was such passion from all of us. I've worked with Morris before, I've worked with Tay before. You know, we've all worked together before, but there was something special about this one. And I think what I felt from my friends and my peers, my co-stars, is we are really solid in who we are. And that's a great thing because, and then when you get to play a character that you already kind of know, it's like, woohoo, you're wrong!
Things that kind of always go through my mind during this whole process is how kind of crazy is it that all 9 of us are still in the business?
Yes.
And all 9 of us are alive. The odds of like 9 people actually still being in the business, still being not like crazy walking down the street talking to themselves. You know, like the odds of like being in this world, you know, over 15 years, people drop off in one way or another. So it's really a blessing that we were all able to actually be here.
Okay, let's talk about how Jordan has matured over these 14 years. What's her storyline? I know you're not going to give anything away. Well, what is interesting about her this time around?
Well, when Malcolm and I started to have the conversations about where Jordan was going to go, one of the things that I really wanted to make sure that, you know, I was able to do in the performance, that it was there in the story, was to make sure that all of the women in the world that are hardworking Black women, because you know what, let's face it, yes, mainstream is great, but I try to represent you. It's my to give us a voice and something to look at on the screen that we can get excited about.
Right.
So there's sort of this ideal that, you know, a successful Black woman is not sexual, that she doesn't have a man, that she just works, that she doesn't need a man, and that she just wants to be successful. And the truth is that partnership is the only way to go. And how do we find the balance of being successful and sexy and a mom? And it's hard, okay? It is hard. I don't have a bunch of nannies and a full staff in my house. It's real right here. And so I wanted to make sure that it was clear that we saw Jordan go from being this independent woman to someone who wanted to be more open to love, to being more vulnerable, because we're expected as Black women to be so strong and to do it all. And the truth is yes, we are strong, but we're women. And what makes us beautiful, what we have to get in touch with more is our vulnerability and our sensitivity and the things that make us women. And in order to do that, you need a strong man and a partner. And we had numerous conversations about where Jordan would go and how would she get there where it would feel authentic and real. And, you know, she ends up with Eddie Cibrian, who is fine. I was like, Lord have mercy.
So do you have a role in picking it?
I didn't have a role in picking Eddie, but Malcolm had his list, and I was like, love him, love him. I really liked everybody he loved, but I know that you guys know who Eddie is. And
Can you tell us about some of those?
No, you can't. That has to be cruel. And I didn't want that storyline to be about the fact that he was white, because it's not about that. It was that in her world, this is who she met. And honestly, we addressed the fact that is she really comfortable with it? Because let's face it, sometimes you just want to